16-5. That is the MLB run that we are on over the past 7 days on this channel. We lost our first day yesterday in a while below 500. We went 1-2, but we're still hitting at over a 75% clip in the last 7 days. And I got my best 3 MLB picks for the games on Monday for you all today. So go down below, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe because I'm one of the first people to post every single day. Without further ado, we're going to jump right into today's picks. Before we do so, I have one quick request of all of you, and it's honestly for your own good. If you have not yet, make sure that you are claiming your $30 on Betr. When you guys download the app Betr, it's 18 or older, by the way. If you deposit $10 using our code PISTONS, they're hooking up all my viewers with $30. So if you put in 10, they're literally going to give you 30. All you have to do is use the promo code PISTONS and make a brand new account. The link is going to be at the top of the description. It's also going to be pinned at the very top of the comment section. Just download the app, enter the code, put in $10, and they're going to give you 30. Take advantage. Also, if you're interested in joining our VIP Discord, this is where we send all of our best picks every single day. I have a full-time pro in here. He sends his best slips every single day for PrizePicks, Underdog, Chalkboard, Betr, you name it. He sends it all in here. We are up over 600 units since we launched the group. So if you're interested, we're hooking up everyone with 30 days for free if you end up downloading Betr with our code. So you're getting $30 for free. You're getting 30 days inside our VIP group, which is normally $100 a month. We had a guy buy a Dodge Charger in here. We had a guy buy a drone recently. There's ups, there's downs. I'll always be transparent. There are no guarantees, but we are really good at what we do. So go ahead, take advantage, and when you sign up for Betr with our code, just drop a comment and say, hey, I used your code. If you already have Betr, we have a bunch of other apps in the description. Now, let's jump into it. Sorry for the long intro today. Let's get back on track with the sweep, hopefully. And starting us off, I'm going to head over to the Kansas City Royals versus Pittsburgh Pirates game and take Bobby Witt Jr. for more than 1.5 total bases. He has hit this in 7 of his last 10 games. He's hit it in 14 of his last 20. And even in the games where he did miss this, he's always reaching base essentially outside of these 2 games with the Rays here where the Royals got completely blanked. He's coming off a heater where he just had 4 total bases, 1 before that, and then 3 the game before that. He's getting to the plate 4.5 times a game and averaging 1.5 hits a game over this span. So even if he just gets 1 hit, it obviously could be an extra base hit. Very likely will be with the way he's been playing recently. Head-to-head, it's not as pretty, only 1 of the last 3 times. But on the 2025 season as a whole, Bobby Witt Jr. has hit this at a 55% clip. If we scroll down at the bottom as well, we can see right here, probably my 2 favorite stats of the day. Number 1, against Andrew Heaney, he's hitting 500 in his career against him. And then number 2, Bobby Witt Jr. against left-handed pitchers is a different animal this year. Yes, overall in the season, he's batting .293, meaning all lefties plus righties combined, he has a batting average of .293. But specifically in 75 plate appearances against left-handed pitchers, he's hitting .343. That is diabolical. Like, that is just insane. So I'm locking in Bobby Witt Jr. to get on base, or excuse me, more than 1.5 total bases as the first pick on the lineup. For the second pick on the lineup, we're going to head over to the Toronto Blue Jays versus Chicago White Sox, and we're going to take Sean Burke less than 2.5 earned runs. He's hit this in 8 of his last 10 games, as you guys can see on screen here, and you can also see he's hit it in 4 of his last 5. On the 2025 season as a whole, he's played in 14 total games, and he's hit this at a 64% clip in those games in 9 of 14. Other apps are all essentially in agreement on this one, and even going back to his 3 starts in the 2024 season, he never let up more than 2.5 runs in any of these games. So basically, this dude's cooking outside of 2 games against the Cubs and the Astros, averaging about 5.1 innings pitched per game, and he's also hit this in 6 straight games at home, averaging just .8 earned runs given up in those games. So that is my second pick on the lineup. So starting us off, we got Bobby Witt, more than 1.5 total bases. Then we got Sean Burke, less than 2.5 earned runs. And for my third and favorite pick of the day, we're going to head over to the Phillies versus Giants game. And before I give you guys that, though, make sure you're tailing me on Underdog Fantasy. This is where I take all the picks every single day. When you guys download Underdog with our promo code PISTONS, it's the same one as Betr earlier in the video, you're going to get up to $1,000 in deposit bonus free and a free square on just literally a random player to show up to the plate. Like, obviously, it's basically a free payout booster. Take advantage. Code is PISTONS, as I told you before. I know a lot of you are very stubborn and like to stay on whatever app you use. I always recommend taking advantage when these apps are throwing these kinds of offers at you. And we'll also hook you up with a free month in the Discord if you're interested in that. Anyway, my favorite and final pick of the day, Christopher Sanchez for less than 5.5 hits allowed. Let's get into the write-up. Number one, Underdog is the only app in the market even offering this. Nobody else even has it on the board. I mean, like, they probably shouldn't because it's that good of a pick, in my opinion. Can it still miss? Yes. Like, don't come at me if it misses. Like, nothing is guaranteed. Do your own research. Don't tell me blindly. But let me give you my breakdown. He's hit this in 4 straight games. Number one, 7 of his last 10 for a 70% clip. Head-to-head, 15 of his last 20 for a 75% clip. Head-to-head, 2 straight times, the last 2 times he played against the San Francisco Giants, he went below this, including 2 months ago, or I guess that's 2.5 months ago, earlier this season, where he let up 4 hits. And then on the 2025 year as a whole, we have seen Christopher Sanchez take a huge step forward in his game. Last year, he was getting rocked in a lot of games, to be quite blunt. 44% of his games, he was letting up more than 5.5 hits. That's not the best. But this season, in 2025, bro has been borderline lights out, letting up 5.5 or less hits in 12 of his last 17 for a 71% clip, while pitching 6 innings a game on average. Factor in that the San Francisco Giants are actually one of the worst teams in the entire MLB against lefties. Like, literally, their bottom 5, arguably like the worst team in the entire MLB. I love Christopher Sanchez to stay below this number. That is my third and final pick. So to recap, Bobby Witt Jr. more than 1.5 total bases. Sean Burke, less than 2.5 earned runs allowed. Christopher Sanchez, less than 5.5 hits allowed. Now I kind of want to get into some questions for you guys. Well, before I do that, number one, let me know your thoughts, your favorite picks in the comments. I always like to read them. I know other people like to read other people's write-ups, so leave some stuff down below what you guys like. But I want to make sure you guys are all actually following me on Instagram. Not a lot of you know this, but I am much bigger on Instagram than I am on YouTube. I have multiple pages over there. One of the big ones being NFL Poll Nation. I have about 157K over there. So go ahead, take advantage, and sign up for all my free advice on fantasy football, or just more like sports picks stuff, which will come obviously later throughout the summer. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is honestly just go watch some of my old YouTube content if you can. I'm very boring in it. I had less of a personality, but there's some really, really good educational content on how I was able to make some money in the markets back then. So yeah, take advantage. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will catch you all soon. Thanks.